Okay, let's talk about something that gives every developer nightmares. You've been working hard, you push your code, and then that sinking feeling. You've just committed a secret like an API key to a public repository. Don't panic. Today, we're going to demystify Git and show you exactly how to fix this to literally erase that mistake from history.
So picture this, right? You're in the zone, it's late, and you finally push that awesome new feature. But then a cold sweat. You get that feeling. Wait, did I just commit the .env file with our secret API key? It's a classic mistake. Happens to the best of us. But believe me, it is solvable.
And yeah, it really is a worst case scenario. Pushing sensitive data can cause some serious damage, security breaches, leaked info, and just a really, really bad day at work. But the good news? There's a fix. A clear, step-by-step solution, and we're going to walk through it together. All right, so how on earth does this even happen? Well, it's usually not one giant blunder, but a series of small, super common commands. Let's play detective for a minute and retrace our steps to see exactly where we went wrong. It all starts right here, with this seemingly innocent command. Git add dot is incredibly useful, but it's like a giant vacuum. It just sucks up every single changed file in your directory. And yeah, that includes your cool new feature, but it also scoops up that sensitive file you totally forgot to add to your .gitignore. This is the moment the secret gets into the system. And then comes the commit. You write a nice, clean commit message thinking you're just saving your latest work. But what you've actually done is take a permanent snapshot of everything you just staged, including that secret key. It is now officially part of your project's local history. It's in the record books. And here it is, the point of no return. With one Git push, you've taken that local mistake and you've basically broadcast it to your whole team, maybe even the world, on your shared remote repo. That secret isn't just on your laptop anymore, it's out there. And that's when the panic sets in, that sudden, horrifying realization. You frantically check the commit history on GitHub and your heart just drops. There it is, in plain sight. This is the moment we all dread. But hey, it's also where we get to learn some seriously cool Git magic. So to fix this mess, we can't just skim the surface. We need to pop the hood and see how Git's engine really works. To truly, completely erase our mistake, we have to understand how Git stores everything, and it all lives inside one single hidden directory. I want you to meet the .git directory. The best way to think about this is as your project's black box recorder. You know, like on an airplane? When you type git init, this little folder gets created, and it becomes the entire brain of your repository. It's a database that holds every version of every file, every commit, every branch, literally everything. Now, let's take a quick peek inside that black box. The objects folder is the most important one for us right now. That's where Git keeps all the data, and it's where our secret key is currently hiding out. The other things, like head and the refs folder, they're basically just signposts that tell Git which objects belong to which branch. To erase our mistake, we basically need to move those signposts to point somewhere else. Okay, theory lesson over. Now that we know where the secrets are kept, we are ready to turn back time. And our time machine for this job is a really powerful command called git reset. What it does is let us move that head pointer, the tip of our current branch, back to an earlier point in history, effectively making it seem like the bad commits never even happened. But before we can jump in our time machine, we need to know where we're going. So we use git log to look at our project's history. The goal is super simple. Scroll through the log and find the unique ID, that hash, of the last good commit, the one right before our big mistake. That's our destination. Now, this is where you have a critical choice to make. Git reset has two main flavors. Think of -soft as a gentle rewind. It removes the commit from the history, but it leaves all your files as they were, ready for you to fix and recommit. Then there's -hard. This is the sledgehammer. It doesn't just rewind the history, it completely wipes out all your file changes back to that point. It's powerful and often necessary for secrets, but you have to be extremely careful with it. So here's our 3-step recovery plan. Step 1, use git log to find the ID of the safe commit you want to go back to. Step 2, make your choice. Do you need the surgical precision of /soft or the sledgehammer of /hard? And step 3, run the command. Now your local history is clean. But remember, the mistake is still on the remote. You'll have to use git push/force to overwrite the public history. Just be absolutely sure you know what you're doing, because that rewrites history for your whole team. Okay, so you did it. You ran the reset, you force pushed, the secret is gone from your Git log, and you can finally breathe a sigh of relief. The crisis is over? Or is it? It turns out Git has a secret memory of its own. So you have to ask yourself, is that commit really truly gone forever? After a Git reset, it's not on your branch anymore. It's what we call an orphan commit. But Git, being the helpful system it is, doesn't immediately delete these orphans. It keeps them around for a while, just in case you made a mistake. And there's a special command that lets you see them.
Let me introduce you to my favorite command, git reflog. Think of this as Git's personal diary. It doesn't just track commits, it tracks every single move your head pointer has made. And that means it has a record of that orphaned commit you just tried to erase. Now, this is an amazing safety net if you ever reset too far by accident. But it also means that secret is still hiding in your local .git directory where anyone who knows this command can find it. So now you know how to travel back in time with git reset, and you know where Git keeps its secret diary with git reflog. It's time to put all this newfound power to the test. Let's shift from just learning about this stuff to actually putting on our detective hats.
Look, the best way to really get this stuff to stick is to get your hands dirty. There's this amazing project out there called GitOps CTF. That's Capture the Flag. It's basically a Git repository that's designed like an escape room with 14 different challenges on 14 different branches. Your job is to use your Git detective skills, inspecting logs, finding orphan commits, using the reflog to find a hidden flag in each challenge. It's the perfect playground for everything we just talked about.
So we'll end on this thought. We've pulled back the curtain a little bit on Git today, and we've learned that things we think are deleted often aren't. The reflog shows us that history is never really forgotten, which is both an incredible safety net and, well, a bit of a warning. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Now that you know its secrets, what's hiding in your Git history?